You've got a dream. It's alive inside you. A fire that flickers, a pulse that won't fade. It's the vision of who you could be, what you could build, the life you could claim. But let's cut through the noise. Dreams don't just happen. They don't drift to you on a breeze. They don't wait for the stars to align or the world to say, go. You want it? You've got to fight for it. Tooth and nail, blood and sweat, day after day. This isn't a suggestion. This is a declaration. Your dreams are calling, and if you don't answer with everything you've got, they'll die in silence. This is your moment. Will you fight for your dreams, or let them crumble into the dust of what could have been? The world doesn't owe you anything. It's not here to cheer you on or pave your path with gold. It's a battlefield, a brutal, relentless proving ground where complacency lurks like a predator. Comfort creeps in, whispering, stay here, play it safe, don't risk the fall. But you weren't made for safe, you weren't forged for small. You were born to rise, to claw through the mud, to fight with a ferocity that shakes the earth. Your dreams aren't just ideas, they're your destiny, and they're worth every ounce of your soul. The first war isn't out there, it's in here, inside your skull. Doubt, fear, laziness. These are the silent killers of ambition. They don't announce themselves with trumpets. They slink in like thieves, whispering you're not enough, not strong enough, not smart enough, not worthy. Lies, vicious, cowardly lies. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic warrior king, stared into the abyss of his own mind and said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. That's your truth, right now. You don't need the world's approval. You don't need perfect timing. You need to decide. Decide that those voices don't rule you. You do. Every time you pause, you feed those shadows. Every time you say later, you hand them a victory. Every time you scroll instead of act, you let them tighten their grip. But you're done with that. Right here, right now, you draw the line. You tell the fear to stand down. You tell the doubt to get out of your way. You tell the laziness it's over. This is your mind, your life, your fight, and no one, no force, no thought, no excuse gets to steal that from you. You're the commander now. Take the reins, own it. Let's get raw. Fighting for your dreams isn't a fairy tale. It's not clean. It's not easy. It's a grind that'll test every fiber of your being. It's waking up exhausted, pushing through rejection, staring failure in the face and daring it to try again. It's nights when the bed calls but the work isn't done. It's days when the world laughs and you keep going anyway. This fight, it'll cost you. It'll demand your comfort, your excuses, your illusions of safety. But here's the unshakable truth. That cost is your ticket. That struggle is your crucible. You don't get strong by dodging the fire. You get strong by walking through it. Think of the legends, the ones who carved their names into history. Did they stroll to greatness? No. They bled for it. They fought for it. Achilles stormed Troy with arrows raining down. Joan of Arc faced the flames with her head high. Nelson Mandela endured decades in chains for a dream bigger than himself. They didn't win because they were lucky. They won because they refused to break. And you've got that same steel in your spine, that same fire in your chest. The pain isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. The struggle isn't your curse, it's your crown. Wear it, earn it. Because on the other side of that fight is the life you've always seen in your mind's eye. Listen up. Dreams don't live in your imagination. They don't grow on paper or bloom in your prayers. They're born in the dirt, in the sweat, in the relentless, unapologetic action you take every single day. You want to create? Create. You want to succeed? Work. You want to transform? Move. Stop overthinking. Stop waiting. Start now. One step forward, one blow landed, one brick laid. That's how you build an empire. That's how you fight a war. That's how you claim what's yours. Seneca, the Stoic titan, wrote, "It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult." Let that sink in. The mountain isn't the problem. Your hesitation is. The storm isn't the enemy. Your fear of getting wet is. Smash those barriers. Rip them apart. You don't have time to sit and strategize forever. The clock's running, Every minute you waste is a minute your dream slips further away. But every minute you act, that's a minute you take it back. That's a minute you prove who you are. Action is your blade. Consistency is your shield. Discipline is your fortress. Arm yourself. Wield them with fury. This fight isn't a sprint, it's a siege. A long, brutal campaign where you don't stop, you don't falter, you don't surrender. You keep moving, you keep striking. You keep building until the walls of impossibility crack and fall. That's the power of relentless action. That's the heartbeat of a fighter. That's you. Here's a truth that'll hit you like a freight train. If you don't fight for your dreams, they're dead. No one's coming to save them. Not your boss, not your friends, not the universe. This is your burden, your battle. And the stakes, they're infinite. This isn't just about a job or a goal. It's about your soul. It's about standing at the end of your life and knowing you didn't waste it. Knowing you didn't let fear win. Knowing you fought with every breath you had. Close your eyes. Imagine it. You're old, gray, sitting alone with your thoughts. What do you see? A life of I could've? A life of I didn't try? Or a life of I gave it everything? That future is being written right now. Today, this second. Regret is a thief. It steals quietly, creeping in when you're distracted. But you can stop it cold. You can fight it back. You can stand up and shout, "Not me, not now. I'm taking what's mine." Your dreams aren't a luxury. They're your lifeline. Fight for them like they're the air you breathe. You're not in this alone. Out there right now, there's a legion of fighters, people like you. People who wake up aching but keep going. People who've been knocked down and still rise. They're in the trenches with you. They're sweating with you. They're dreaming with you. And when you fight for your dreams, you're not just lifting yourself, you're lifting them. You're showing the weary that there's hope. You're showing the broken that they can heal. You're showing the world what's possible. Every punch you throw lights a spark. Every step you take blazes a trail. You're part of a brotherhood, a sisterhood of those who dare, those who defy, those who build. You're carrying a torch that's been passed through generations, of warriors, of rebels, of dreamers who refuse to kneel. Fight for them. Fight for the kid who's watching you from the shadows. Fight for the soul who's forgotten their own strength. Be the flame. Be the thunder. Be the proof that we don't just survive, we conquer. This fight doesn't end. It's not a battle with a finish line. It's a way of being, a vow you make to yourself, to never settle, to never shrink, to never let the fire dim. The moment you think you've arrived, the fight shifts. New dreams rise, new challenges loom. And that's the beauty of it. You're not chasing a destination. You're forging a legacy, a life that echoes beyond you, a story that outlives you. Embrace that, revel in it. The fight is your fuel, it's your purpose. It's what makes you human, what makes you extraordinary. You're not here to coast. You're here to burn bright, to leave a mark, to fight until your last breath. And then let the world remember you as the one who never gave up. So here we stand. Your dreams are on the table, the enemy's at the gate. What's your move? Will you sit there, frozen, letting the world write your story? Or will you rise, fists up, heart blazing, and fight? Fight like your life's on the line, because it is. Fight like your dreams are screaming for you, because they are. Fight like the warrior you were always meant to be, because you are. This is your hour. Your dreams aren't waiting. They're begging you to claim them. Answer the call. Fight for them. Now. Today. Get up. Move. Act. The world won't hand you your destiny. You've got to take it. You've got the power. You've got the will. Now go. Fight for your dreams. And don't stop until the universe knows your name.